Now wait a minute, GoBots may have done combiners better than Transformers? This video is sponsored by Toyhax.com. Toyhax is your one-stop shop for reproduction decals for vintage G1 Transformers and upgrade decals for your modern bots. When you visit Toyhax.com, make sure and use my monthly promo code to save 15% off your order. That's 15% off when you use my promo code right here. Toyhax, making Transformers look amazing since 1999. The feature bots in this video is 1985's GoBots Renegade Combiner Puzzler. Now, Puzzler here is pretty unique compared to the other combining robot toys that we know and love, is that Puzzler requires no extra pieces to form his giant combine mode. The Transformer combiners, for example, they required an extra head, extra hands, feet, chest pieces, waist pieces, whatever. Puzzler here didn't require any of those. Everything was already built into the individual figures that make up the giant bot. So he's actually really, really cool. So now, without further ado, let's take a look at this awesome GoBots Combiner. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews. Now we'll start things off by taking a look at Puzzler's individual component bots first. From left to right, we have Tic Tac, the red Corvette, Jigsaw, the white Toyota Celica, Pocket, the yellow Lamborghini, Crossword, the orange Porsche, Rube, the black Mercedes, and Zig Zag, the blue Nissan. So let's take a look at Tic Tac first. Who doesn't love a little red Corvette? This vehicle looks awesome. Great sculpted details throughout. You can see the headlights right there. There's the insignia. Decals still look really good for considering how old this figure is. Black windows that go all the way around. We got some black paint applications here on the front. Rubber tires, chrome rims, and chrome taillights. Lots of die cast. The whole underneath of the car is die cast, so it's got a little bit of weight to it. And let's see, rolls decent enough. So that's it for vehicle mode. Let's get him transformed into his robot mode. First thing we're going to do is slightly pull down the back. This will enable you to flip the legs around. And once you get those flipped around, they will lock into place. A nice little click right there. So legs are locked in. Now we're going to take these little chrome bits here, unfold those, and now we got to struggle and get the arms out. I'm actually going to kind of fold him in half right there. See if we can get those arms out. They do tend to stick. Got to wiggle a little bit. There we go. Snap him back together. And there we have Tic Tac in his robot mode. And that is a very, very generic looking robot mode. Bring him in for a closer look. That's a 70s, 80s head sculpt if I've ever seen one. He's got a black visor. A little bit of a mouth right there. I can't tell if those are black ears or it's just smudged. I got a decal here on the front. The whole chest is die cast. It was the undersection of the car. He's got chrome fists, or chrome forearms rather. Articulation, very limited. The arms can do a complete 360. And I guess you can consider that a bicep swivel. And that's pretty much it. Robot mode, not much to write home about. So now let's take a look at Jigsaw, the Toyota Celica police car. I wish he had more decals that made him look like a police car. Really, the light bar is the only giveaway. And the light bar can actually, well, can it rotate around? It can rotate. I don't know what would look better, the individual lights right there or the full light bar in the back. I don't know. That's the way it's supposed to be. So I don't know. Not a big fan of the look of the light bar. And as you can see, mine's a little loose. Paint applications, he's got black windows, he's got a black trim, rubber tires, chrome wheels. He does have translucent plastic right there for those headlights. And that's about it. How does he roll? Well, he rolls better than Tic Tac. He's got a little bump to him. I think one of those tires maybe wore a little bit, but oh well. So let's get him transformed. Pretty much the same thing. We're going to pull out from the back and rotate these legs around. There we go. So rotate the legs around. Those are going to kind of lock into place. Then we're going to take the sides here and pull these out, revealing the arms, and then slide those all the way up. Rotate the arms down. And there we have Jigsaw in his robot mode, which is another very generic, plain looking robot. Head sculpt is a little bit better than Tic Tac, if I can get that to focus in. Another very 80s looking face right there, decal on the chest. And really, that's about it. Articulation, the legs can go out and in, the arms can do a complete 360, and that's it. So there is Jigsaw. Next up is Pocket. That is a lame GoBot name for a lame... I mean, GoBots are known for lame names. Pocket is terrible. Now, most of these figures are based upon game names. I mean, Tic Tac, Jigsaw, Crossword, Zig Zag, Rube. And then you got Pocket. There's only one game I know that you play in your pocket. So anyway, as far as vehicle is concerned, the vehicle looks great. Love the paint applications with the black windows, the black here on the back. He's got chrome headlights, chrome taillights, chrome wheels. He's very loose too. He will not stay together. Great looking vehicle mode. Kind of looks like Sunstreaker. Let's see. And he rolls pretty good when he's not popping apart. So anyway, since he's already wanting to transform, let's get him transformed. Go ahead and pull him apart like so. You're going to separate the legs. So he'll kind of keep him locked in position there. Going to pull the arms out right here by the wheels. Now, try not to grab the wheels because you don't want to pull the tires off. Rotate the head around, and there's Pocket. Another really lame robot mode. He kind of looks like Sunstreaker in the head. He's got the little ear vents. It looks like the paint application screwed up. You can see the mouth right there, but the paint is underneath the mouth. So, great job, Tonka. And yeah, he's super loose. So, anyway, another terrible robot mode. Next up, we've got Crossword. Oh man, he rolls really good. He's the best shape of all the ones that I have. Great looking Porsche. Got the chrome lights. Got a black strip here on the front. Black windows all the way around. Black strip here on the spoiler. Once again, rubber tires, chrome wheels or rims, and as you saw, he rolls really good. Let's get him transformed pretty much the same way as Pocket. You pull down, split the legs apart, you'll pull the arms out and flip the head around, and wait, what a surprise, another very generic looking robot. He does have a nice decal there on the chest. His articulation, the arms can do a complete 360. Can't remember if I showed articulation off on Pocket. Same thing. Now, these guys do have a waist articulation, and that's due to them being Puzzler's arms. So there is Jigsaw. Now we'll do Rube, the black Mercedes. His windows are a little scuffed. Love the chrome right there for the grill. Rubber tires, chrome rims, chrome on the back. So yeah, really nice looking Mercedes. How's he roll? Perfect. Love it. So his transformation, pulling him apart. Then we're going to actually rotate him around, bring the legs down, fold out the feet. And what's cool about these, watch how the wheels just automatically pop back. I do like that. That's cool. Let's see. Then we'll take a little lever right here, pop the head up. See if I can get those arms out. The arms on all these are pretty sticky. But there you go. There is Rube in robot mode, and his robot mode looks a lot better than the others. Decent enough looking face sculpt right there. He's got yellow eyes, yellow crest, decal here for the waist. He's got some big old feet though, but that way he won't fall over. And plus, He's actually the feet of Puzzler, or one of the feet of Puzzler. Articulation, arms can do a complete 360. Those are a little tight. I think they're catching on this back section right here. But, well, yeah, I'm not going to force it, but I believe you can do a complete 360 back in the day. So there is Rube. Now let's bring in Zig Zag, the Nissan. He looks really good as well. Great sculpted detailing, a little scuffing on the windows. Got some orange on the back for the taillights, so a little different paint application for once. Usually everybody has almost the same paint. He's got a little bit something different with the orange. His transformation is exactly the same as Rube. You're going to pull him apart, rotate him around, flip the feet out. It has that same cool transformation with the wheels that pop back. Pull that little lever, pushing the head up. And let's get those arms out. They're sticking. Come on. And that one is really stuck. There we go. And there is Zig Zag in his robot mode. And I guess these guys have waist rotation too. As you saw, I didn't go over that as articulation, but it comes into play for Puzzler. Arms can do a complete 360. He's got a really good head sculpt as well. Decal there on the waist. And that's pretty much it. Now I'm neglecting pointing out all the die cast on these figures. You got die cast is on all the bottom of the vehicles. It gives them a lot of heft and durability, if you will. I mean, other than the fact it's really causing those joints to stick. So there you go, guys. There is the individual components in their robot modes. Now these guys are slightly bigger than your basic GoBot. Let me grab Crasher here and use her for an example. So they're almost double the size. So now it's time for the main event. Let's get these guys transformed into the mighty Puzzler. And we're going to start with Tic Tac. And what we're going to do is we're going to fold the legs back up, kind of halfway turn him into car mode, and then we're going to split him in two. Just fold him in half right along the seam of the vehicle. Go ahead and push the arms in, but leave the chrome bits out. And the chrome bits are actually going to lock in right there. So there is the head and upper torso of Puzzler. And now we're going to grab Jigsaw and transform him into the lower part of the torso. Trying to remember how to do this. Let's see, rotate the back legs around like so. And then you have these arms, and I've seen these in different positions. I think the one I like the most is you're going to take the arm and kind of slide them. They don't go all the way back because you don't want to mess with those legs. Let me see, maybe, there we go, I'll do this. So rotate the arms back, so now you have this going on, and you can actually connect. Oh, I forgot one piece. There is this metal bar that's right here that went around Tic Tac's head. Let me get that pulled out. I miss that every time. This is going to wrap around his exhausts. So let me get this to do it. This is always kind of nerve-wracking to do this because you kind of push him in, get those to snap around, and they lock in place. Put those fists back up. So now you have this upper body really, really secure. Now we're going to take the upper body and connect it onto the two little light posts right here, just like that. And you squeeze that in, and it's just a little bit of friction that holds him on with that backlight bar. So there is the upper body of Puzzler. Now let's do the legs. Let's take Zig Zag first. We're going to push the arms in. And squeeze the legs together. Now there's a couple of different ways you can do this. I've seen this in different pictures on the internet. You can actually rotate the top section around, if you will, and have your leg looking like this, where it's all pretty much looks like the car with just the hood sticking out. But I like to rotate the upper body around. So You have a little bit more robot detailing, if you will, when it comes to putting Puzzler's leg on. I'll show you that here in a second. And getting everything back in place. Locked in is just right. You gotta make sure to get those hands in. It's sticking. The fun of these old figures. Okay, so there we go. Took a little bit of elbow grease, but you have that look going on. You're gonna do the same thing with Rube here. Collapse in the arms, leave the head out, and bring the feet and legs up. So there you go. And now you're going to slot the heads in to these little slots right here. Make sure and hold on to that lever so the head doesn't go back up inside the body. Do that on both sides, forming the legs. Let's set him to the side here. And now we're going to take Pocket, transform him into an arm, fold the head down, push the arms back in, and there is a bar right here. You're going to flip this up, and underneath is a hand you're going to flip out. And now you just simply fold the whole body in half. You rotate this around, so you've got this look going on. Now Pocket has to be the right arm because, as you can see, there is a thumb on that fist. So we're going to plug that in right here. So get that slotted in all the way. Set that over. Do the same thing with Jigsaw. Rotate the head, collapse the arms. Now with Jigsaw, you want to be very careful right here when you're twisting this around, is you want to make sure and twist before you get to these sections here, because I've seen many a Jigsaw with these pieces broken off, or I guess people weren't patient enough with the twisting, because if you catch those, they're just thin plastic, they'll break right off. Let's see, flip that fist out. As you can see, that's a left fist. Get that bar out. Don't peg that in right here. And these are kind of loose, so sometimes they're hard to peg in. All right, I believe I've got it all together. So let me zoom out so we can take a better look at Puzzler. And there we have Puzzler in all his glory. And he's actually a pretty cool looking GoBot. I love the way the vehicle's attached to him, where he has that kind of messy Gestalt look, kind of like Devastator. But I dig it. It really adds to his personality, not to mention all of the different colors. So bring him in for a closer look. I like the head sculpt. It's pretty much another generic robot, but at least he has a face you can make out. He's got blue eyes, he's got a blue crest, blue ears. He's really heavy too. All the die cast from all those individual bots really give this guy some weight. Now, as far as articulation, he knocks the Transformers out of the water because the arms can rotate, do a complete 360. They can also go out and in. If you don't pull them out of the peg right there, they don't peg in the greatest. It's weird. It's all friction. Just kind of get them in, lock it into place. And looking at the peg, it's a hexagon, so that's how you're able to kind of make the arms point forward thanks to that hexagon look. So you can at least do that. Like I said, arms out, arms in. He does have waist rotation. What Transformer Combiner can do that? Let's see, legs can go out and in, but there is no knee bend. And if you take a look, you see what I was talking about? I love the fact you can flip the upper body of the robot around for the leg to give him the chrome look right there with the decals, instead of it looking just like one car attached to him. So I do like the looks of that. I think he's pretty cool. This is really neat, the fact you have this combiner with all of the combiner bits worked inside the individual components. The fists were already in those two. The feet were already formed with the hoods of the cars. I just wish he connected a little better. I don't know. That worries me right there. You don't want to pick him up and mess with him too much. But other than that, man, I think he's great. This is a fantastic vintage figure. And now for some quick size comparisons. Here is 1985's GoBots Puzzler with GoBots Cykill, Super GoBots Destroyer, Transformers Generation 1 Menasor, And for a modern figure comparison, Transformers Legacy Crasher. 1985's GoBots Puzzler is a really cool piece of transforming robot history. I absolutely love this figures. Granted, the individual robot modes aren't much to look at. Their vehicle modes are fantastic, and Puzzler himself is awesome. I love the fact his giant robot components are all built within the individual bots. The fists, the robot head, the feet. I think it adds much more to his playability, so you're not going through your parts bin to figure out all the pieces you need to make him his combined form. I do wish he was a little bit sturdier though, but still, this is a great GoBot. So what do you guys think of GoBots Puzzler? Let me know in the comments below. Now guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. Also, if you're in any position to help out the channel, I do have a super thanks button, and I also offer channel memberships. And I have to give a huge shout out and thank you to all my current channel members, because it's your support that helps keep this channel going. Once again guys, this is Patriot Prime, signing out. Hooah!
They call me Patriot Prime, showing what's new. Transformers reviews with a heartfelt view. Adding stickers, bringing life to dreams. In this small town, nothing's as it seems.